Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Meadsy69 and welcome back to channel. Today and the next following 2 days, we're going to be looking at the birthday tanks. Now, today we're going to be looking at the Y5 T-34, which is basically Year 5 T-34. And this is one of the easiest tanks you can win. Let's look at the stats on this tank, and it's not a bad tank. 745 hit points. Armor wise, it's 55, 55, 55. Not the greatest armor, but you can get them troll bounces. You have the DPM 1347. That is a reload of 7.1, and your average penetration are AP 110, APCR 160, and HE 38. So the pen is not bad. The damage is nice at 160 for your AP and 120 for your APCR, and 200 for your HE. Again, aim time not bad, 2.9, but the dispersion 0.385 is not so bad. But it does have a nice 10 degrees of gun depression for a tier 5 tank. It's not bad at all. Top speed is 50 kilometers per hour, and it's 20 kilometers per hour in reverse. The average speed is 36, so stat wise not bad. And in fact, let's talk about the event itself. So you can get epic boosters. To earn you need to earn candles. To earn candles you need to install boosters, like birthday cake boosters. So you've got epic booster and you've got the legendary booster. If you have the epic booster, you get 10 candles. Win or lose, you get 10 candles. On top of that, each of your team, if they have a booster installed, it will have the 5 next to their name, as you can see at the start of the battle. If you win that battle, you will get 3 extra candles per player that has the booster, which isn't so bad. So if you've got 7 players all carrying the booster, you get an extra 21 candles. So that is 10 for your epic booster, and then 21 if you win the game and all your team have got. So that's 31 boosters, 31 candles per battle, or not per battle, but it varies, because you might only have 2 people with the boosters, you might have 3, or you might have 7. The legendary boosters, which you can pay for or you can swap, if once you get I think 8 epic boosters, you can swap for a legendary booster. So each legendary booster gives you 60 candles instead of 10, so an extra 50, which is quite a lot. Now this tank here, I just got a few legendary boosters, and I actually got this tank within 3 battles. Within 3 battles, that is all it took me to get this tank with the legendary booster. Now, even with the epic booster, you can get this tank very, very easy, and it's a free tank. It's a nice tank. At the minute, I don't know if it's fun or if it's not fun. You can see this battle, there is like 5 T-34s on each team. But that is, sometimes that gets boring because you're up against just the same tank all the time. You've got the same tank on your team, but also it can go in your favour because you know roughly what their reload is, you know where you can be penetrated, and you know roughly how fast they are. So it can work in your favour. As I've said, 7.1 seconds. I would probably have preferred the quick gun, the quick reload gun on this with the low damage, but I can't complain too much. It's a free tank. Now I've been seeing people on Facebook, on Discord, moaning about the event already, saying we're going to have to play hours and hours to get all 3 tanks, or it's not possible to get all 3 tanks. Guys, you're going to get a free tank no matter what. You're going to get this no matter what. You will get this tank, which is a tier 5 tank, and it's absolutely free. There's also an easy possibility to get the next tank, which is the Firefly. Again, it's a tier 6 tank, and it will be free. If you don't manage to get the ELC, it will cost you a couple of thousand gold. Now, a few thousand gold, if that. I mean, I haven't done any working outs or anything, but usually with events, people just see, oh, it's a free tank, you can win this event, I want all the tanks. It doesn't work like that. Normally, Wargaming will give you the easy opportunity to win one tank. The other tanks, they're discounted. They're discounted price. So, I mean, a few thousand gold maximum for 3 tanks, a tier 5, tier 6 and tier 7, I think that's a pretty good deal. So, some people are never happy, and you won't change that. They'll say greedy wargaming, greedy. They want gold. They want you to buy this, blah blah blah. No, if you want a tier 7 tank for a couple of K gold, by all means get the gold. If you don't, you don't. You still are going to receive this for absolutely nothing at all. And as I've said, it's a fun tank. It's not a bad tank at all. I think it'll be better once the event is all finished, because you're not going to come up against the same tank every battle. I mean, some people were waiting 10, 15, 20 minutes to get in battle when this event first started, even though there was like 1,000 or 1,200 people in queue for tier 5. It was crazy, and they were still waiting for like 5, 10, 15 minutes to get in battle. Absolutely crazy. The waiting time for me, I played it quite late on, so I never had any problem whatsoever joining a battle. Joined straight in, no worries at all. Now the problem with this tank, the pen is very, very troll. I mean, it's good pen. I mean, you're going to see here the BDR. You're going to bounce. I bounced on the Matilda. You're going to get them troll bounces, and to be honest, you get them with a lot of tanks. Especially against KV1s like this, if you hit the track or the front is very, very troll. But as I've said, for a free tank, it really is not bad. If you get the high roll, if you can manage to get the maximum high roll on your AP, you can do around 200 damage. But with so many people playing this tank, it's very hard to ace. Now this game here, there's 2 tier 5s. I'm actually the only Y5 T-34 in the game. So I'm thinking, great, it's supremacy. All I need to do is cap a base, do a little bit of damage, and I should be able to ace the tank. So I head towards C. My team, if you look at the minimap, they are a bit of all over the place. Some at A, some at going towards B, and there are a couple with me at C. And we've already opened the Panzer IV, and there is a couple more tanks with him. So I managed to cap C all by myself. So I'm thinking, right, now I just need damage. I've caught a base. I'm racking up the supremacy points all by myself. Now, I do try and play it a little bit cautious, because there's about 4 tanks that are not spotted. The enemy are capping A, so I know that there is at least maybe 1 or 2 tanks down there. But then the Panzer IV starts moving, and we spot the KV-1S. So we're going to go with my team. We can see my team now pushing towards the Panzer IV. So I decided to go with him. And as I come up, we were quite lucky to find a full HP Firefly just sitting there. And to be honest, he is not the greatest player. I'm still playing it cautious with him, because he's got very, very good DPM, very good pen. He's just going to go through me like butter. Nice 200 high roll there, but he is pushing me, and I want to save as much hit points as I can. We do get a bounce there. Now watch this shell fly past from the KV-1S. We just managed to get away from that one, and you can see I'm only pushing forward once I've reloaded, because he can almost shoot me twice before I can shoot him once. So I'm going to reload. I don't mind taking a shot if I'm given a shot, because I mean, we are winning. And I have got my team around, so we get one more shot and our Panzer IV can take him out, and it just leaves 3 tanks, the KV-1S, KV-2 and the Kuro. The 2 up the top by A are both on a 1 shot, and I was going to go towards the KV-1S because he's very, very healthy, but then I see my KV-2 on my team towards it, and I'm like, he could kill him in 1 shot, so there's no point whatsoever. So we're going to head towards the Kuro. Very hopeful shot there. That bounced. I knew that wasn't going to pen, but we still tried anyway. But luckily he's not looking at us, so we can get one more side shot into him. And we're going to wait for him to come forward. One more tank, and he just backs up, and we managed to get our first kill. So I'm thinking, not a bad battle. 1300 damage in a tier 6. I was the only one to cap a base. Surely it's got to be at least a first class. No, it's only enough for a second class. Now, the thing with that battle, I was running a legendary booster, so I got 60 things for that, candles for that, and each of my team all had a booster installed. So we got an extra 21 candles for that. So in total, we received 81 candles for one battle. So that is the T-34, guys. It's a fun tank, enjoyable tank. Enjoy it. It's absolutely free. Tomorrow I will bring you the Firefly. So I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. I'm Easy69, and I'll catch you soon. Bye bye.